Oscar Kaalstad.
There I was in the back of a small aircraft, a Cessna 152, crouched with my buddy from the Army. We had a parachute on, helmet, goggles, and I was terrified. There were no seats, just the pilot seat. There was no door. We had finally earned the right to free fall and jump out of the aircraft alone. I was terrified. One of my biggest fears is the fear of heights, acrophobia. Contest master, honored guests, and fellow Toastmasters, is there something that you're terrified of that's kept you from moving forward, that's locked you in fear and kept you trapped from moving forward to your higher purpose and giving the gifts to the world that you have to give? My mission here was to break out of one of my greatest fears and jump out of an aircraft, free fall, and open my own parachute. But here I am crouched, thinking and shaking, and my body tense, because it is a great fear. But to release that, I thought of that quote from the Course in Miracles. If you knew who walks beside you on this path that you have chosen, you could never experience fear again. I thought about that, and I thought about God always protecting me. And then I thought of my dad, who so supported me and believed in me all the time, encouraging me to break through. He was a great risk taker, and he knew what it meant when I broke through my fears, when I tried something that I was stopped because I was so scared, and this was it. Well, the wind was rushing through. You could feel it, that roar of the engine. And my buddy next to me, he was encouraging me that you're next. Good luck. The pilot looks back at me. He says, come on, we're getting over the drop zone. On this, I start to crawl up. I do everything to step beyond, but my body is stiff. And I have that feeling in my stomach, and I'm scared, but I'm going to do it. I want to break through. I climb up. I grab hold of the pilot's seat in the back. I grab hold of the other part of the door frame, and I move down and sit right on the edge, dangling my feet 4,500 feet up. I dare not look down, but I look over the pilot. It's like, you need to hang on to the strut. It's a bar that holds up the upper part of the wing on this small aircraft. I lean over, I grab one side of it, I grab the other, and I swing down, and I'm hanging at 4,500 feet above the ground, terrified. You can feel the strut into my wrist. Am I going to be able to let go? I felt like my dad was there, though. I thought about who all the people that believe in me and support me. You think about God. He's always going to protect you. Pilot looks at me. He gives me that thumbs up. It's time to go. And it was as if my dad said, do it. It's okay. I got you. It's going to be fine. Break through your fear. And I felt him like he helped release my hands. And I flew back. Like I was grabbed hold by this giant wind and held there, protected, floating down, but it was like a cushion, and I could control it, and I was free, And I had let go. I let go. My fear left. I was doing something I did not know that I could do. As I floated down, I thought about all the things in life that I stopped from doing and the fears that hold me back. And now I let go. And I floated down and I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom, pulled the ripcord. The parachute opens up. It grabbed me. Like God's hand grabbed me and held me. And it was holding me right there. And I felt secure. And now I could toggle down and control it. I went left and right. It was sailing through the air. I felt so free. And down I came. And boom, I touched the ground. What a feeling of exhilaration. What a feeling of accomplishment. What a feeling of joy and pride. I knew that my dad would be right there with me. And he would be so proud of me for accomplishing something like that, breaking through my fear, letting go, being free. Well, I thought again about that quote. If you knew who walked beside you on this path that you have chosen, you could never experience fear again. Well, who is that for you? Is it God? Is it people who have passed on? Is it an angel? Well, I invite you to have the courage to break through your fear and know that there is someone watching over you. And give your gifts to the world. Mr. Contest Master.
Thank you. We will now observe 1 minute of silence. And timer, please give me a red light at 1 minute.